after video. The video card for my new computer has finally arrived. I'm gonna put it here on my. So it's basically an unboxing video for my new video card. As you can see on the box, it is a Power Color Radeon HD3650. According to the box, it's mesmerizing 3D graphics for true gamers. This is not really a gamer card. It's mainly for HD playback. It plays some games fairly well. So already an older generation. It says HI Radeon graphics. It's an AGP video card, certified for Windows Vista. 512 megabytes of 64-bit DDR2. By the way, that's not true. This is a 128-bit card. It's an older packaging, I guess. So let's open the box here. Hold on for a second. So first of all, we've got here our video card. The instruction manual. And the driver's CD. So let's now take a look at the actual video card. Hold on. We're going over to, well, just we're going to put it on top of plastic. So here we are. This is the Power Color HD3650. It uses the RV635 core. It has 512 megabytes, so half a gig of DDR2 memory. It is an AGP 8X card for AGP 3.0. So when it comes to connectivity on this particular video card, we've got a VGA, sorry about that, a VGA, as video, and a DVI out. And here are, of course, your AGP connectors for AGP slot in your motherboard. And here on the back, we've got a 4-pin Molex connector. Why a 4-pin Molex on such a... the PCI Express version doesn't need it, so it doesn't use very much power. So why is on this particular AGP card a Molex connector? Well, AGP supplies way less power than a PCI Express port. So, because of that, you will need a Molex connector to supply the rest of the power, because the AGP slot simply can't keep up with the power. So you've got here this nice fan with a nice black heatsink around it. Here this all metal heatsink. And of course here's your Power Color fan. On the back of the card you can clearly see 4 screws. One here, one here, one here, one here. There for the heatsink, of course. That way you can connect your own heatsink. And there are still 2 screw holes here and here for an even bigger heatsink or a fan dual slot solution. They have to connect here and there. Alright. You can see 4 memory chips here on the back. And the other 4 are located here near the heatsink. These are underneath the heatsink. So that means we can try to overclock this a little bit when it's in the computer. I think I can still overclock this quite a bit. And let's see what games with increasing frames per second in my games we could get. Because this is not really a dedicated gaming card. It's still a very powerful card. It plays a lot of the games fairly well on low to medium settings and on normal resolutions. So that means 1024 by 768 or 1280 by 1024. Nothing above that will work very well at all. Just turn down the settings a bit. I think medium settings 1024 by 768, it could run basically every game out there on a playable frame rate. Of course, not for Crysis. Crysis would be 800 by 600 on medium to get it fully playable, but that's still a very, very good result. I used to have a NVIDIA GeForce 8500 GT. That one pretty much stank a lot. When I tried to play Crysis, it was just about playable. I think about 30 to 35 frames per second. On the lowest settings possible, on 800 by 600 pixels. It doesn't go lower than that. So that was pretty much, yeah, that sucked a lot. So this card is actually performs better as far as the benchmarks go than the NVIDIA 8500 GT, which is a newer card. Well, it should be more powerful. It had power more. Well, this one has, by the way, 120 shaders. So, well, in this computer here, I've got a 4670 PCI Express card, which has 320 stream processor. This one has 200 less, but this is also the previous generation of the card. 4670, 3650. Could also have bought, well, no, that's not true. There simply was no 3670. If there was, I would have bought that. I also bought 4650 HEP, but my power supply at my dad's house just doesn't allow that to work properly. It has 300 watts, so I had to look out for the best, for the lowest wattage per performance. Well, if you look at the performance, the lowest wattage. So this one was actually the best offer. So I went with this. So this was basically my video about my new Power Color Radeon HD3650. I'm going to put in my second rig that I will be using this summer. Well, the next 3 weeks. I will keep you updated on when everything is built and how it runs and stuff. So stay tuned for my videos, and I thank you all for watching.